wasn't for your wellies, where would you be? This country would grind to a halt and no a thing would grow if it wasn't for the workers in their wellies. Wellies, they're wonderful, oh wellies, they're swell, if it wasn't for your wellies.
Welcome back. It's week 4 of spring calving on our Jersey Cross family farm in County Wicklow in Ireland.
Saturday morning, the 1st of March. So was here. We're training new calves onto the automatic feeder. Myrna and Oscar are over there. A couple of calves in the training pen. We weighed and moved other ones over. It's all go. Alan is busy editing and Fionn is recovering from his TY ball. So after responding really well to our antibiotics, this is our cow with her upper respiratory tract infection. We let her back in here to the maternity ward a couple of days ago. But yesterday evening, she's after regressing again, standing around, heavy breath. So go and get more antibiotics from her from the vet now this morning. So she's going back into the isolation box. Myrna, bring it over a little bit. Me and the girls are putting her in here now. It's nice and easy, so you don't have to wave her arms too much. Good girl. Now, come on. Shh. So you take the bar away from the bottom of the door. Good girl, come on. Well, that escalated quickly. We got our cow with her upper respiratory tract infection back into the isolation box. Yourself in the garage earlier. Went to the vets for more injections. Came back down after lunch. And she's had her calf. She wasn't due until the 13th of March, so it's about 2 weeks early. Little Belgian blue heifer. Calf is 100%. Mammy's up licking. So revive it for the cow and colostrum for the calf, and we continue the cow on her course of antibiotics. Happy days. Sunday morning, the 2nd of March, about 20 past 8. First calf of the day. This is a first calver. She's after having a short time cross pull. Big fresh straw in here after we feed calves and stuff this morning. Keep everything nice and tidy. Sunday morning. Cow's going out. Going out to the football field. It's probably got our heaviest cover of grass, so we have a good number of cows calved there now. So with this good dry weather, we're going to make a stab at trying to whip off the covers, get it growing again.
There's Honey and Honey Patch. They can see the milkers now in the field beside them and they want to join them. It's absolutely massive. Joe's just after closing the cows in on the field we call the football field that the club used to use as their football field, self-explanatory. Good morning. We're putting a cow into this paddock with Honey and Honey Patch. I'm blocking this little gateway. I'm going to open it now when Joe comes with the cow. Honey is Oscar's beef cow and she's in calf to her 4th calf and he is her 3rd. She's a Sailor Cross. Our neighbour Sailor Bull got her mammy. Their new bull then got Honey and he is the result. Honey. Honey.
Honey, stay where you are.
Good girl, Honey. Who is she, Joe? Why are you putting her in here, Honey?
That first calver that has no milk.
Oh, yeah. So we're kind of putting a bit of conditioner on her and then hopefully Joe's cousin's going to buy her. Over there is the other cow that, if you recall from 2 videos back, had mastitis. Joe had to cut her teeth off her, so which now has only left her with 2 because she was already a 3-spin cow. It's Sunday the 2nd of March in the calf shed and today we have 3 calves going onto the automatic feeder for the first time.
Paddock and very similar. Alright? Yep. Ring if there's any fun.
Okay. Yeah, ring if you need it. Fionn's going grass measuring. We're moving up these 3 cows that are close to calving up to the maternity shed.
Go on. Go on!
How much are you looking forward to getting the new shed, Joe?
Which can't describe.
How is Fionn here? I just finished grass measuring. After putting it off for a while, finally got it done. All the fields I just finished here, and a few farm fields. You can see the cows over there who are not looking too happy watching me drive around and all their grass. But anyway, got it all done. Got them all done with little to no hassle besides hopping over the road and the dogs not being able to get through gates and follow me over and everything else. So all the information should go to good use, and hopefully I don't have to do it again for a while.
Sunday evening, 10 to 5, cows coming in. Bit of a slow Sunday. No more calves since this morning, so getting these ladies in for milking now. Always a good idea to hook the hose into the tank when you start milking. And not leave it down for the washdown pipe. My good God. Red sky in the morning. Monday morning, the 3rd of March. Cows waiting patiently to come in. Super sunrise. You get going, girls.
The little preemie's in the automatic feeder for her first time. No bother, sure. No bother. Joe couldn't get this calf to suck. But sometimes I was saying to him, for their first feed, you have to get into the feeder with them. Helps have little hips. And just keep them pushed up and they can feel something behind them. And they just suck. So that's what I'm doing now. I stay with them all for their first feed. So I'm climbed under the bar and I'm in the feeder with them. Just put the bar on this feeder, it was empty, so that I could go and get a calf and no one would get in. And this bugger got in, even though he's not due a feed, they're flashing. Good morning, it's Monday the 3rd of March. It's about 11 o'clock, so it's very quick in the calf shed. These days, I only had 4 newbies to feed, throw a 10-2 feeder into another pen, and then it was into the automatic feeder. So Joe trained, he registered 3 new ones onto the automatic feeder, and then I did the next 4, just stayed with them until they did their full feed. And that's it, I'm gonna go do the small bit of wash up. Actually, talking about the automatic feeder, we originally applied for the grant and got approved, but nobody told us you had to pay for all in one instalment. Multiple people, including our CHOGS advisor, told us this wasn't correct. We appealed the decision by the department. They've asked for bank statements, all the invoices, we've got them everything, and they're only giving us the grant on the first payment, which was the deposit. So we're practically getting no grant because that deposit was very small at the start, just to secure the unit, so that we'd have one for the following spring. So we've learned our lesson with grants. Other people, even going for them now, good friends, have been told that's not the case. So hopefully they're not unlucky as us. Maybe it was just the fact that we got an inspection on our when they came out, and they didn't just take the geotag pictures as proof. They actually came out and did an inspection on site. Whether that happens to everybody, I don't know. Maybe we were just the unlucky ones. But so anyway, we didn't get the grant on the feeder, so we'll be on it like a bonnet for anything else that we ever get a grant for. It was also our first ever time to apply for a grant. Total newbies to it, just trusting that other people had our back. So yeah, you learn your lesson, don't you?
Monday, just around lunchtime. So easy cow, good girl. These cows are getting close to calving now. They're going to be calving in the next 10 days or so. They're up in paddies, your uncle paddies, so just bringing them down. Come on, old mama. I know it's a bit of a step. Go on, good girl, it's okay. It's okay. There you go, well done, nicely done. Nicely done. Go in here, there's a bit of room on the far side of that shed there. We've serious queue farming of cows now. We've had our first 3 weeks of AI, 3 and a bit weeks of AI are over. So we've one that's in calves with dairy sex semen to calve, and then it's going to be beef. So yeah, bit of a wave coming.
Common way of life here, living beside the army camp, is seeing artillery machinery. My dad was actually in the camp here. As a coincidence?
So here with Honey and Patch. Just have a truck out to give him a bit of meal. Patch has been a very, 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 very naughty boy and hightailed it out over our fence and out across the ditch onto the lane. So the milkers are just across the lane there. His hormones are obviously working well, smelling and giving out. So lots of hijinks getting him back in. Anyway, he's here with Mammy. Honey, and I'm going down to get up the other 2 cows now and get a bit of meal into them. Patches antics in this last week. Just empties for sale card. So to the sale in Tullow on Friday, I think. Patcho, you pup. It's just 8 o'clock on the 3rd of March. We have this cracking red Hereford calf after being born. It's a heifer. The mother is the cow at the back there. So our second calf at evening, I was watching on the camera, and big strong cow, she's a massive cow. This is her 5th or 6th calf. She was calving away, she's having a Belgian blue, and I checked the camera about a minute and a half ago. The legs were sticking out very far and there was no sign of a head, so I just surmised that was coming backwards. Q frantic, rally down on the quad because I was worried that she wouldn't get out in time, that it would drown. But by the time we got down here, she had calf out. Now he is coughing a bit. He obviously took a bit of fluid onto his lungs, but big strong cow, she spat him out. I didn't check what sex it is, but cracking Belgian blue calf. 5:30 on March, 4th of March. This 6 lactation cows after having a Belgian blue heifer. She had me watching her all night. She was going to calve ages ago after the others. Easy girl, easy, easy. Anyway, checked the camera 3 or 4 times, and when my alarm was set and ready for go 5 o'clock, she had calves. So happy days. Morning everyone, it is Tuesday morning the 4th of March. Just coming 6:30 or going past 6:30. It's currently 3.6 degrees, so fresh morning. You can see my breath in the air there. We had a busy end to the day. 3 cows calving. It was 11:30 or something time we got to the bed, and then watching a lady all night and she calved this morning. Yeah, all beef calves, all well, all is good. Bit of a mixed bag of a day yesterday. Unfortunately, our cow that was down with milk fever, we had to get her put down. Just responded a bit to treatment and then went downhill rapidly over the weekend. We were lifting her, she couldn't get, first of all, her back legs under her and then her front legs as well. So despite our best efforts and everything else, we just had to make the decision yesterday to get her put down. So Ellen was there with Paul, the knackery man, and gave him the check in the card and stuff. So can't win them all, unfortunately, and bitterly disappointing, but that's the way it goes. We gave her every chance. So we're moving around lots of cows. We had our bulk tank refrigeration company in MacCool. We had an issue with the wash down cycle on the tank. Tank wasn't emptying, sensors or something acting up, so we had them boys in yesterday. We got that all squared away, so that's good. We got a delivery of fertiliser, so we have Selene start in the yard now. I was on to Kevin, our contractor, there yesterday evening, so he's either in today or tomorrow, I'm not 100% sure, but in one of the days we're going to go with a bit of fertiliser, and we have them booked for the end of the week to get some more slurry out. Our tanks are getting full again. We've rehoused the cows at night time. I think it's made me a little bit happier. Cows seem to be happy out. They're down the football field, as we said, grazing strong covers down there, and they're quite happy to stay in at night time now. The shed is getting a little bit full. We're at that pinch point. I'm just more happy. We're only calving 3 into our 4th week calving now, so still very fresh cows, I suppose. Yield is increasing every day. Cows are happier. We'll stick with that for a little while. We've also ordered a load of beef and soya hulls. Yeah, because Fionn ran around on Sunday, done a grass measure, and our average farm cover is a good bit lower than I thought it would be. Well, I kind of knew what it was, but the figures on paper now, so we'll work our way slowly through our heavy covers and give our lighter covers a chance to kick on and grow a bit. Keep stretching out now till we start the second round, which should be April. It's a month away. Tuesdays in our house. Ellen has online college. What else is going on? Yeah, our cache is getting full with loads of calves, so we'll get a scatter sold now at the end of the week. Any of the beef ones that are eligible for sale, I think we'll sell, because we've a wave of beef calves coming now to be born. We've 1 dairy straw left, and then the rest are all beef. Our shed will be full. So I think we'll sell any beef ones that we have over there. Charlie, Shorthorns, everything. So happy Tuesday. Drive it on. Just removed the gates over the far end down there, giving the older calves access to that corner pen now. and they have been going crazy. Our last sex dairy straw has just been born, and it's a bull. Easy now, mommy. Good girl. Second calver. That's all the dairy straw is done now.
Now that we're over 60% calved, we have extended the big pen into the 2 automatic feeders. So this pen was, and now we just have a newborn training pen, transitional milk pen, and then our second transition milk pen is gone. So we took that gate down and extended the big pen for the feeder, and we broadened out this starter pen for the automatic feeder for the newbies that go in there. So the journey is pen 1, and then they go into pen 2, then they go into pen 3, which is the training pen for the automatic feeder, and then they're put into the pen 4, the large one, and eventually all the gates will come down and they'll have full access to this entire half of the shed into the automatic feeders until the cows are finished calving, and then they'll also have all over there. I've just finished 2 hours of online college. We're back in class next week. We had, I think, 3 weeks of online college just because everyone's so busy with calving. So I fed the calves during that. One of my friends texted me saying she could hear me and Joe shouting about the feeder.
Shut up!
So I must have unmuted in my pocket. Anyway, it's 12 o'clock and I'm all done. So heading home to make a bit of dinner. Pancakes, actually. I'm heading home to make pancakes.
Wednesday morning, everybody, the 5th of March. Complicated looking sky this morning. The sun is coming up and we have cows coming out for milking. It's about 20 past 6 or so. Cow just calved. Second calver, little Hereford heifer. So we're getting these cows up now, and then we're going to get the calf under the light to get the day going. So it's just about 8:30. I'm out in the football field, going moving the fence for the cows. This is where we kept them yesterday. As you can see, both of the grasses, this is carried over from last October. It was stopped up 5th, 6th, 7th October sometime then. Both of the plant is quite dead, for want of a better word. And there is green shoots there. So the cows have done a reasonable job cleaning it out. And that's where they were previous day. This is what we're going on to now. My camera isn't focusing in. What's going on, camera? That's a bit better. Kept them a little bit tighter yesterday to graze it down a little bit better. Going on to a decent cover again, and this continues the whole way down across the field. So we'll keep them tight enough, graze it off and get it growing again.
Hello, it's Wednesday. I think it's nearly 11 o'clock. I have the little calves fed and I just have 1 calf is all to get onto the automatic feeder. Bit of wash up and that's us done today, or me done today. We've got dentist appointments and 2 play dates and things going on in the afternoon. We were going to dehorn. We're going to leave till tomorrow when we're not under pressure to finish.
Cleanliness is next to godliness, isn't that right, Ellen?
You could take a leaf out of that book.
I know I could.
So we get 10 days out of the peat before we start putting bales on. And then every 3 days, we put 2 bales of straw in on top of it. Well, so far anyway. How many bales have you got left? About 40. About 40 bales left, and that's to bed the calves and this maternity shed. And the calves are just on straw. We might start putting wood chip under the straw, just to stretch the straw a bit. We did have the yearlings on wood chip when they were in the shed before calving started.
The feeding honey in Patch and the 2 cull cows there now, and I've just discovered that Patch, the absolute pup, is knocking over the truck when it's still full of meal. His mother's trying to eat it. The other 2 cows aren't bothering coming up now because they're not eating the meal off the ground. What an absolute pain in the backside. Wednesday evening, the 5th of March, just about 6:30. Had our second birth of the day. This is a 6 lactation cow. She's after having a whopper bull calf. I don't have my book with me, my Bible. It's either a good Belgian blue calf or an extremely good Angus. Revival for the cow. Yeah, that's a Belgian blue, alright. Look at the back on that fella. Cracking calf. Just after midnight, the 5th of March, 6th of March, another Belgian blue bull born. This is another 5th lactation cow, bit nervous. Some of our other ladies are very keen on drinking our Reviva. Bit of drama, but all is good now. Thursday morning, it's the 6th of March. It's about 6:30. Our tin wind is back. Not as cold as it was a few weeks ago, it has to be said, but yeah, it's still fairly fresh. It's up early, stroke late, with a cow calving, so struggling to get going this morning. Let's drive it on, lads. Kevin, our contractor, is on the way to get some fertiliser out. Sleeny start. Going with a bag to the acre, make use of the warm soil temperatures and get some grass jumping. Thursday the 6th of March, the second calf of the day born, one just after midnight last night, and now this cracking Angus bull, the second calver. Bringing a couple of cows up the paddies today that aren't calving till just Patrick's Day or a little bit afterwards. Need a bit more space in the shed since our cows are still in at night time.
There's Fionn getting the cows in. Myself and Oscar and Fionn came down to get Honey and Honey Patch in because Honey is going to the mart in the morning. I meant Honey Patch, not Honey. Honey's going nowhere. I just changed into my pyjama bottoms. I got the car valetted and the seats were soaked through my trousers. And then Joe texted, come move Honey and Patch. So I'm out here in the lane in pyjama bottoms. I think Honey will come out of the field now. If there was a gate open any other time, she'd be through it. Honey, come on! Hop, hop, hop! Oh no, she's gone the wrong way. Finally. Come on, Honey Patch! Come on, Honey! You sound like a mentaler. Introducing our second born, Oscar, who actually owns Honey and her calf, Honey Patch. It's Friday morning, the 7th of March. Joe had to go down at midnight and get Honey Patch out of the maternity shed. He was hopping on everything. He had one cow driven mental. So he's quarantined out into the feed passage, waiting on the van to come and get him at 9 o'clock. There is a cow calving while Joe was milking. I was watching on the camera. I was like, will you hurry up and lick her? It was like he was mummified in a sack. Just doing a bit of research myself, and the mineral bolus that we gave them back earlier on in the year has, what did I call it, selenium, and that can be associated with very tough placenta bags. So that might be a reason why this year we're having really thick bags on calves, and calves are finding it hard to break through themselves.
Honey's just said goodbye to Patch. Don't think she's too impressed. You loaded handy?
Hey, Honey. How are you? Do you want a few rub-ups? Oh, you do? Look at you showing me your neck. The brush came off? Was it not screwed on properly?
Well, yeah, he must have lost pressure. I was scratching on and the bolt was broken.
Oh, the bolt broke? Yeah. So you can just put a new bolt in?
Then cows after calving. Take some calving, right, peppers. What do we got? Bull.
5 calves here. This one is getting its first feed. These other guys just walked in themselves. This is day 2 or 2.5. They've been in this pen. So after this feed now, they're fully trained. They just walked in and latched on. You know what the score is. They are going next door into the transition milk pen on a 10T feeder. These are now done and they're moving into the training pen for the automatic feeder. We're not going to dehorn the calves today. Joe wants to wait until tomorrow, till the kids are with him. I'll be editing the video, so I will miss out on that joy. You want to do them before 4 weeks, so we're just approaching that now. So all the big pen, basically about 30 of them that you'll be done.
Ellen, please explain to our viewers why you really like this crate.
1, when you're training the calves, the calves not to clear off. And 2, it takes my body weight so my back doesn't get sore. That was always my complaint on the other feeders, my back was killing me, so I can lean on it. That's a major win. And 3, I can train 2 or 3 calves at the same time because I can climb over and push them up and be putting them on. Whereas when they were in the individual pens, I couldn't do it. And it was only like €500.
Yeah. These aren't the original feeders that came with it, sure they're not.
Oh yeah, we had white ones and they snapped, and then the new ones that they were selling wouldn't fit for these ones because
Yeah.
they changed the feeder.
Yeah.
The crate, yeah.
But it is ideal in fairness. I don't like it because I hate having to squeeze in through the thing. That's the main reason. Honest, that's
I'm
it.
small in fairness. Like,
Yeah, but we've a lot of new calves that you want to get X amount of litres into. It's very handy that way, isn't it?
Yeah, it means we can train a load of them at the same time. It's really fast. Like if I really want to, I can be in and out of the shed in an hour. Like if there's other stuff on. Like so. Whereas when we had individual pens or when they were all on group feeders, that was not happening.
And you can say to me, "Oh, Joe, ex-calf drank very little this morning. Make sure it gets something this evening," or if it's Oscar or whoever's coming to feed the calves in the evening.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So they're only. Like I remember posting this years ago on Twitter and someone was like, "Oh my god, they think it's like a crate of dirt." Oh my god, that's good.
Oh, big belch. reverse.
Thought it was a crate that they're in all day. They're only in here for a few minutes while they're feeding. They're here for maximum 2 days, aren't they, before they're moving into it. Like it just trains them really easy.
Yeah.
When I first came knocking around the farm, there was individual pens. They were called individual pens, and that's what you were rearing calves on. That was the first thing Joe did when we took over the farm. And I mean, literally, he came in here and knocked all the individual pens and set up group feeding pens.
Yeah, well, we were all year round calving, literally having calves born every month of the year. So it made sense to have individual pens, as in you'd have a calf that was born in January and then you could have a calf that was born in June or, February. You couldn't have them in the one pen together. So individual pens, they were quite big, spacey boxes, and they'd done a job at the time. Calves were in it for a long time. Research and stuff was showing now that calves need to be able to see each other and interact with each other. That was just a traditional style calf shed. Extremely labour intensive. In every bit of straw that you put into it had to be taken out, so we spent our childhood building mussels, forking straw, wheelbarrow and dung, etc. Myself and my brothers attest to it. Because we changed to spring calving, and even before we fully changed to spring calving, we were having more calf in the spring, so we just needed to have facilities that were able to handle large numbers of calves at the one time. And individual pens, I felt weren't. Some people still use them for the first day or so, which is fine. Here, because we have our training pen and we have the lights under the training pen, and even when we have the new shed built across the way for next calving, we still will have a training pen. We won't have any individual pens.
Speedy.
Speedy.
Efficiencies, Joe.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Some people have a stack of them and the calves are in it for 2 days and then they're out into a big pen. It works for them. So whatever works for yourself.
Depends on your staff as well.
Probably a lot to do with it.
Honey's teeth. She's like big cartoon teeth. She's the only cow that lets me give her scratches. If she's in a good mood, she'll let you rub her neck. We have the same colour hair. Want some rubs, honey? Is that you saying scratch my neck? Scratch it there. Have you had enough now? You're very demanding. Another cow came over and she quickly headbutted them away. Only scratches for Honey allowed. This doesn't happen very often. We've only one other cow that lets us do this, which is what we call the friendly heifer, which is a cow now. Right, my arm is getting sore, Honey. Are you done? You're so beautiful. I was topping the field last summer, and to us, Honey is rare, so she's wonderful. And I looked over the hedge, and because she was fathered by our neighbour's bull, when I looked over the hedge, there was 40 honeys. She's not rare in their place at all. It's so funny, they're identical to her as gas. Half sisters. We're here watching the bid on the calf sale and the cattle sale.
Right, single in a ring there now again. Hey, 2 with a 335 colors there again.
335.
Bull in the ring again. What's your 1,000? Bid. Bowie on the 1,000. Tot up at 1 with 1 on the 1,000 bid. There's a straight to the bull as 1,000. Tot up at 1 with 1 on the 1. I sell them all the way 10, 10 with 20, bit of a 20, bit of a 20, bit of a 20, bit of a 30, bit of a 30, bit of a 40, bit of a 40, 140 on the. a 30, 30, 30, 30, 30 on the mat, 12, 30. Hammer now, 40, bit of a 40, bit of a 40 on the mat, 12, 40. Closing now, 12 and a 40 on the mat, 12, 40. On line is in, 12, 40 on the mat, 12, 40 with a nice sell, 12, 40 on line. Put him into pen number.
We've just watched Honey Patch's auction live on the Mart app, and she went for, Joseph.
He sold for 1,240 euros, 1,240 euros. At 8 months old, 345 kilograms. Honey's last calf, Sugar Honey, it was an Aubrac heifer. She was sold for 1,040 euros, and she was 460 kilos. She was a year old, or 11 months old, 12 months old. So it just shows you where beef prices are.
She was 100 kilos heavier.
And she sold for 200 euros less. Good looking animal. Patch. If he behaved himself, he would have got a bit more flesh on him. It might have been worth it more. But gone now. Best of luck whoever bought him.
Yeah, I wonder who.
Honey's forgotten about him already.
Now that I've given her half an hour rope, she's forgotten about me now. I'm going home to edit this video. Joe's going to bed these calves. We are 4 weeks calving as of yesterday, and we're 66% calved. So how many calves is that, Joe? 95
cows calved.
Out of 143.
So we've sold 10 calves yesterday. Another 5 been sold today. Cow calving, so we're clipping along.
Chipping along. Thanks for watching these videos.
Please like and subscribe.
Okay,
So it's Friday afternoon, status on farm. We're back to the rain. You can probably hear a little bit outside the car there. But staying mild, which is grand. We're in a really good spot with calf health at the moment, touch wood. No issues. Selling 10 calves yesterday and 5 today has taken a lot of pressure off the shed. So younger short-horn cross calves and Hereford calves sold yesterday to a buyer that we sell calves to, been selling calves to for a long time. And then we had 5 in the mart today, 3 Belgian Blue Bulls.
Sell them at 240 euro.
Sold together, 240 euros. Frisian Bull,
30 euro.
30 euros. And then Charolais Bull.
400 of it. Sell right. 100 I had sell. 400.
400 euros. Crazy stuff.
400 of it. 400. You probably saw that calf on YouTube, lads. 400 of it.
And the auctioneer made a comment that, oh, you might have seen that lad on YouTube. That's funny. Yeah, Oscar's calf, obviously, or Wayland Bull's patch sold really, really well. So Honey's on a well-earned break now. She's due to calve again in July. Stas, how are the cows? Cows are going well. They're grazing away during the day. More space inside now at night time. So we've 2 calves there today, and we've another heifer starting to calve. So that'll keep the shed under pressure. We'll see how the weather goes. We more than likely go half in, half out next week. Our cow with the upper respiratory tract is slowly getting better. She's with the milking herd. She's loving the company. She's eating grass, she's getting her meal into her, and we're milking her once a day, and we're just keeping her treated and seeing how she goes, giving her every chance. No progress on our build today. Haven't heard anything from the builders or the digger guys around, so I'm going chasing them now and seeing what the story is. Hopefully we'll get some action next week. That's it. Drive it on. Like and subscribe.
Thank you for watching these videos. We hope you enjoy them.
Please like and subscribe.